This is Local Edition. I'm Brad Pomerance in the San Gabriel Valley. Henry Lowe is back. He is a trustee with the Garvey School District centered in Rosemead, California. And I know that there is a law in California which allows for dual enrollment.
Yes, that's
so a community college can offer credit to students by going to their campuses. Now the students can go the other way as well,
Yes.
but yeah, it's a little complicated. But I always presumed it would be high school students.
Yeah.
You have a K-8 district, and yet you have a program with East Los Angeles Community College?
Yes, that's
Sir,
correct. Yes.
Tell me about this.
Sure, I will. And in fact, it's something that I'm very proud that a partnership we've been able to forge between the Garvey School District and East LA College.
Again, you're a K-8.
Yes.
So 8th graders are taking college classes.
Yes, yes. Well, you know, I've always believed that when we talk about career planning, post-secondary, academics, that it really is a seamless system. It should be KC University. And so what we've done at the Garvey School District is last fall, us and the East LA College, we have formed an MOU. And
Memorandum of Understanding.
Yeah, Memorandum of Understanding. And it's opened up a world of opportunities for our community.
But let's back up. I think you're being a little humble, because what Garvey did is you wound up having some surplus property.
Yes.
Explain the surplus property.
Yes. So since I've been on the board, which has been now 14 years, we've experienced what many school districts in California, urban school districts in particular, have experienced, which is declining enrollment. I would say since I've been on the board, we've probably seen a decline by 10%. But what we've been able to do is take lemons and turn them into lemonades, and use that surplus property to build partnerships that not only benefit our students, but also the community as well.
So in this instance, you had some schools that you closed down, but you reached out to ELA, it's called, East Los Angeles College, and explained that partnership and how it ties into dual enrollment.
Sure. So East LA College, which is located in Monterey Park.
In the district.
In the district, and to their credit and to the credit of President Martinez and his team, they've wanted to strengthen their relationship with the immediate community. And actually, we previously had a relationship with East LA College probably 10 years ago when they were remodeling, modernizing their facility. They actually leased an entire campus so that their students could continue to go into school in the area. And so we've had a long relationship with East LA College. But in this case, what we did was we signed an MOU. And what that means is that they are now leasing classroom space at one of our schools called Williams Elementary.
Which had been closed.
Which has been closed for a while now. What they've been able to do is to offer adult ESL for ESL for as well as career planning, exploration, and citizenship classes. And then at our two middle schools, Garvey and Temple, right now as an after-school program, they are also offering robotics and theater.
And this is the dual enrollment element.
This is the dual enrollment element, yes.
And then over summers, they're also offering classes for 7th and 8th graders. And if they get a C or better,
they will earn college credit.
I mean,
imagine that. They will,
I don't even know what to say.
They will enter high school
with college credit.
Yes.
Is this the first K-8 district doing this? Look.
I don't think we are.
Yeah, I mean, I travel up and down the state with our show. I've never heard of this.
Well, I don't think we. I mean, I would love to take credit and say we are, but I think though what this collaborative partnership illustrates is really the importance, as I said before, that education is KC University. There should be no demarcation. It's one system. And we really have to look above our silos and see how we can work together.
But Henry, think about this. Junior high is such a pivotal time in educational development. I mean, I've heard countless people say, you lose kids in junior high. That's when they kind of fade out of the system. If you get a junior high kid excited about a college class because they got to take one in 7th and 8th grade, that's life-changing. I mean, this really could change the face of the lives of these kids from Rosemead and Monterey Park and all the communities that you serve.
And that's precisely what we should be doing. We should be looking at again, I think we need to stop looking at these these institutions as separate institutions,
right,
and say, yes, you should be thinking about academic foundations and career foundations as early as even elementary school.
So is your high school district, is it Montebello?
Alhambra Unified.
Alhambra, okay,
yes.
Alhambra Unified.
Yes.
So are you able to work with Alhambra so that the foundation you built with ELA can kind of move into?
Yes, we have. In fact, that's a great question, because we've always had a close working relationship with Alhambra Unified, and through administrative practices, but also as a matter of policy. In fact, at a board meeting a few months ago, we approved a MOU that we would continue to make sure that career planning, along with the other academic foundational work, is also coordinated and articulated, so that, yes, again, it is that seamless system that I envision.
And ELA is involved in this?
Yes, ELAC, yes.
Yeah, ELA. I'm completely blown away, and I congratulate you on this process. I want to continue our conversation, if we may.
Okay, sure.
As you know, in November, I feel as if there were 25 school bond measures on the ballot in Los Angeles County, and as I understand it, 25 passed.
Yes.
So 100% of all school bond measures passed, which is really a stunning development. Most of them needed 55%. There's some intricacies there, but Garvey was one of them. Tell us about what's happening with the new school bond in Garvey.
Yes.
That
well,
passed.
I am just proud of the community for passing Measure G by actually 80%.
That's stunning.
And I think, to your point about every school district that had a bond measure approving them, I think it really is, in my opinion, a rebuke of what has been happening nationally in our discourse, that people think that government is the problem, and that it's all about looking for ourselves first.
So let me ask you, why do you think that California, who voted for Hillary Clinton by 7 points more over her Republican candidate opponent than Barack Obama won, why are we really heading in a different direction?
Well, I would say that I think that in California, we understand the importance in investing in ourselves, investing in our infrastructure, investing in our schools, and yes, willing to generate the revenue, because we understand that that if we do not leverage and invest in our diversity, in our human capital, then we are throwing away an important economic tool.
I mean, think about this. In November, you had Los Angeles City passing a homeless tax.
Yes.
You had Los Angeles County passing a transportation tax.
Yes,
You had 25 school districts, including Garvey, passing a school bond. In March, you had the county passing a homeless measure. I mean, we're passing revenue measures left and right, and what's happening in other states and in Washington is the exact opposite.
And I think the reason why is because we still have optimism about the future, and that our leaders also understand the importance of campaigning with a positive message that our good days are still ahead of us. Yes, I know that in this past presidential election, we had candidates talking about, returning us to some time that was supposedly we were better, but really that is ignoring that our present day challenges, our present day opportunities, and really I think is a disservice to realizing that potential that exists in all of us.
He is Henry Lowe. He is a trustee with the Garvey School District. I'm Brad Pomerance.